One of those names that we know the Browns kind of were looking at last year is Audric Estime, and Jordan Schultz reports Broncos move on from him. Second year back, had a couple of games where he got a lot of carries, a couple games where he didn't play much for Sean Payton and the Broncos. Young guy, though. I think he's still 21. I think he was 20 during his draft eligible thing, so really young back.
He will turn 22. I don't remember if it's September 6th or September 14th, but that's when he will turn 22. New Jersey high school teammate of Cleveland Browns center Luke Whippler. In 2022, he was the main bell cow at Notre Dame for Tommy Rees, 925 yards, 11 touchdowns. That doesn't always connect. Like these are just things we bring up, and everybody thinks automatically there's a connection. There was a connection between Jalen Milroe and Tommy Rees. Obviously, that didn't lead to Jalen Milroe coming to Cleveland. The 40 time killed him at 4.7. But when you talk about a back who's bigger, does he have explosion? Well, a 38-inch vertical jump. I mean, that's pretty good explosion to me. There's, tape of him at Notre Dame hurdling defenders. That tells me he's got pretty good explosion. Some of the word out of Denver was, he wasn't always necessarily happy with where he was at on the, the depth chart. And, maybe that's something on him. I mean, you're drafted in the 5th round. I didn't think he thought you were just going to walk in and become, basically the starting running back. I'm not sure how he handled all the activity the Denver Broncos showed to the running back room, J.K. Dobbins, drafting R.J. Harvey. But yeah, I mean, it's a really, really appealing guy. And yeah, he may not have an elite 40 time, but he's a patient runner, which we know plays well, usually into the wide zone system, 220 something pounds. And, the Browns, the analytic approach at the running back position would be, we'll spend the money, but we'll spend it on a few guys, understanding the attrition of the position. So if we have 3 guys we like, hopefully each week we have 2. Nick Chubb certainly blew that narrative out of the water because he was just so good, and the Browns never really got to go that route. But if you said Judkins, a 2nd-round pick, and you said Sampson, a 4th-round pick, and Estime, a 5th-round pick, that kind of gives you the look about the way, analytically you'd want to build a running back room. 3 guys you can all have faith in, can go with at any time, and God forbid somebody's dinged up, the room doesn't take a huge, huge hit from week to week.